Shanti Om. Peace to all, love to all, blessings to all. For those who practice yoga, Namaskar, Namaste. So today I will cover 3 points. First point is, as you see, I'm kind of like half disappearing because it's a green screen, but this is a real porch in Nicaragua. It's where I'm going to be hosting a dark Tantra retreat at the end of April 2025. So if you're interested, please sign in, basically send me a message, and we will arrange it for you. So the group will be not too big, not too small, basically a small group, about 10 to 12 people. So the whole retreat will be 7 days. During the 7 days, first 3 days, you'll be submerged in a dark Tantra retreat. So you don't be afraid, you're not going to be in the dark. Your eyes only going to be in the dark. So we're going to give you blindfold, and for the duration of 3 days, you'll be in the dark. You will be awakening your other senses, such as a sense of hearing, such as sense of smell, sense of touch, and of course your third eye and other senses. So when one of our senses is disabled, for example, some people lose visions and then other senses opens up. Some people even say they develop extrasensory abilities. Same thing with people who don't hear the other senses. They feel better. They almost like feel with their back. So I'm not going to be talking about that particular, but in the dark Tantra retreat, you will be basically immersed or submerged into yourself while practicing a lot of pranayama, a lot of breathing, practice different mantras, chanting. Not only that, we're also going to have a delicious meal. It will be served to us 3 times a day, freshly made by a chef that we will have on board for entire 7 days. So what's included in your beautiful trip? It will be transportation from Costa Rica by the minibus or minivan to Nicaragua. You have to just cross the border. The living is included. Yoga, of course, is included with your instructor, me. The swimming pool included. There is a beautiful swimming pool. Food is included 3 times a day, freshly made by chef. Not like a restaurant, but it's actually the fancy restaurant, one of the best chefs. The food will contain vegan or vegetarian option for those who are vegetarian, but there will be no animal flesh on the table for the duration of 7 days. After 7 days, you can do whatever you feel like it. What also included, you will have a trip to some of the volcanoes where they have a beautiful mineral water springs, and so you can basically like a little pools where you can swim and enjoy, take beautiful pictures, beautiful videos. You can bring your partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, etc. So it's not prohibited, obviously. It's not for single people. However, if you're single, you might have a chance to meet maybe love of your life, or maybe whatever, I don't know. So don't miss your chance to come with me to Nicaragua. Now, if you want us to arrange your plane tickets, we can do so. But if you can buy it with a better deal, you're more than welcome. So what's Dark Tantra Retreat? Quickly to recap, you'll be immersion in a darkness of your soul, basically. So yes, you will be eating, sleeping, using bathroom, meditating, doing yoga, walking with a blindfold. Obviously, there will be assistants like me, and somebody else will help me. The first day will be probably a little bit feel a little new to you. On the second day will be easier. On the third day, you will realize how much you were missing from life. So your cell phone will be basically left behind, so no cell phones, obviously, when you are blindfolded. So the reason we do that, so you're going to be completely and overwhelmingly involved in yourself, in your spiritual growth, in your spiritual development, in to get to know yourself, because we don't know ourselves. We're trying to find we understand somebody else, but yet we most of the time we don't understand ourselves. We don't understand what we want. We don't understand what we need. We don't know ourselves. We don't know what we're capable of. And believe me, we are amazing creatures. We are creatures. We're amazing beings, and we are capable of doing a lot of things. On the 4th day, I will teach you a couple of practices and some mantra chanting, and we will practice how to visualize properly using some sacred knowledge, yes, and how to materialize your wishes or desires. Now, those wishes and desires, they have to be solely about you, not about somebody else, not about your neighbor, your grandson, your granddaughter, your kids, or your loved ones. It's about you. That way it will work. It's basically is the way we're supposed to do our wishes, not for somebody else. Okay? Now, I'm gonna shift the gears and switch to something else right now. 2 things. A lot of people asking me as a spellcaster if I can create a spell or cast a spell to attract somebody or to make somebody fall in love with them, or so that the person who left them to come back. Do I do that? Well, yes, I count to 3, 2, 1. Sorry, no middle finger, no. So, no, I don't. I can make you more attractive for potential new partner, but I will not gonna force somebody to love you again or to come back to you again. Remember, if the cup is broken, the cup is broken. Even if you glue it with a super glue, Gorilla Glue, it's broken. Okay? Another very big request I get on people want revenge. They like, oh, this person did bad to me, or this person did black magic to me, blah blah blah. I don't do that stuff, because number one, you the person who ordering it. I'm the person who creating it, who making it work. So that basically will go against my own karma. I will basically create a lot of bad stuff for my life, and I don't work with that. Even though I call myself a spellcaster, and I am, and I work more than just spellcasting. I do rituals, I do different interesting things, but I do everything organically and in a balance of myself, you, and the universe. So I'm not gonna cast or do something against somebody else's will if that person didn't ask me. Just remember that. So next time you think about that, I will send you this video, so you're gonna watch and say, okay, so I'm gonna check somebody else. Probably some people do. They don't respect other people's will, free will of choice, and that's unfortunate. So that's a bad way, and that's called in that way it's called black magic, when you work against somebody's will. Even if you think you're doing good, maybe you're not doing good. And the last topic is, I only have about a minute, about alcohol. Remember, guys, when you consume alcohol, even if you drink once a week, you consider to be a social alcoholic. And I know you're probably like, I'm not. Yes, that's according to statistic research, doctors, etc. You can actually ask Google if you want to. Yeah, so alcohol will lower your vibration, well, does lower your vibration. And when you drink even a few sips of alcohol, doesn't matter, a liter or few sips, it connects you to dark forces, to lower world, lower astral world. And when you're drunk or semi-drunk or even a little tipsy, by what you feel, by your basically, but what you emanate, the energy, you attract those a lot of entities that basically feeding off that energy. That's why a lot of crime, a lot of raping, a lot of gun shooting, a lot of stabbing happen when people drunk. Also under other influence of other drugs, but alcohol, it's official drug that the government find with, and the reason is they want people to be fooled, to be crazy, to don't think clear, and to don't see the reality. Remember that. If you don't want to see the reality, if you want to be in that fog of alcohol, you can do whatever. This is just my suggestion. It's not my point of view, it's actually the reality. So anyway, I'll give you all the information. Send me a message if you're interested about retreat or any other spiritual or esoteric work, okay? Om Shanti Om. Blessed be. Thank you.